Hi, this is W. Eric Martin, Report Game Geek News with Thomas Provost of Repost Production, here showing off an incredibly big City of Horror. So City of Horror was supposed to debut here. It's actually going to debut now at Spiel. What were the changes that you were looking for? Why redesign Mall of Horror? What were you looking to do with that?
The idea, Asmodee gave us the opportunity to work on the game, and as the first, we were not sure to do it on the idea of making Mall of Horror, but Nicolas Normando came to the company and showed us his idea for a version 1.1, and we tell him, okay, there is good idea, but I don't want to make a .1 version. I would like to make a version 2 with a lot of improvement, different spirit in the game, and to have really the same mechanism but in a really new game. It's a kind of transformation from Vinci to Small World. Same mechanism, but really different game, different graphic aspect, and Mall of Horror tells stories. At City of Horror tell a perfect B-movie, I think, a zombie movie. I think people who like those kind of universe will find everything, because first important thing, the humans are more dangerous than the zombies. That's one important rule. The second said you begin the game with a lot of powers.
Right. Everybody has their own personal sets. That's random each game in terms of what's coming.
Exactly. So on each game, your team will be different. The number of cards you have in your hand will be different, but it will be turn after turn more tensions, because each time you play a card, you will have no possibilities to get some card back. So it's really a difficult decision to play cards, to kill a zombie, etc. So we would like to have really a game and that the people feel the dangerous aspect of being in a world of zombies. It's really dangerous. You cannot move. You have to be short of what you will do, and making mistakes costs you your life. So it's really the same narration step of the movie. At the beginning, we are a lot of people, and as long as the time goes, they keep coming and coming and coming. For an example, for people who knows the basic game, when zombie kills somebody, they go away. This never happened in a real zombie movie. They are still hungry, and so we change this to this kind of aspect. What we like is to have different stereotype character. So it's really funny. For an example, there is the pregnant woman in the game, and she can give birth, and if she do it
at any time, you have to go.
Choose. She's perfect, and after that, she has 2 votes, but she cannot become pregnant again. That's stupid rules, but it's very, very funny. One important thing we would like to have is to have an always changing board, and with a 3D version, because the water tower is really in 3D, and it can fall down really, and if you are on the water tower, you see the zombies coming. That's close to the mechanism. It's easy to understand, etc. So and
you have the exploding regions of the board, depending on what happens here. Was that also in the 1.1, or was that added in with?
No, it was added by the version 2 during the process, and we think it's very funny, because it happens. If we throw a lot of bombs, etc., the city is going to be destroyed. What I really like in the game is that it happens not on each game. People will see there is game or the water explode on the first turn, and sometimes it never explodes, because it really depends on how the player play. There is another place who's subject to explosion is the armory. And for an example, if 3 explosion token came to the armory, on one side it begins to burn, and all the players have to go to the street, and there is a lot of zombie on the street. And of course the armory is closed for the whole game. And the other side, the alarm of the armory ring, and all the doors are closed. So the guy in the armory cannot leave anymore. But the zombie, of course, can come. That's of course, they are strong. So it's really different, and in the gameplay, people will see that each game will be different. Of course, it's still a betrayal game, so you have to argue and discuss, but if there is an attack and I have to vote if you're only one, I think you will die. That's for sure. But I think
we really got into that too, and we were playing. You know, you got to toss that person on the street. They're the toast.
And one thing we would like to introduce in the game is the antidote aspect. So after the 4 round, for each character you have, they need an antidote. So it was a way to open the negotiation. Because the first version was a great game, it was a bit too tight, not enough things to argue and to discuss. So here you can win with all your character, you can win with only one character with antidote and
lots of food that you can collect,
etc. It's really different. I hope people will see it because it's a really tricky negotiation step. You have to look at all the place, what will happen in the turn, etc., etc. But I think American people will like it because it's really you are in a movie, in a zombie movie. So it's for Essen, and I have no other things to say.
That sounds good. I like we're in a zombie movie. I'm waiting for the zombie movie musical. It almost sounded like you're going to break out in there. Thank you very much, Thomas.
Thank you.
We'll see you again in Spiel.
Okay, it's a pleasure. See you.